Hello everyone, welcome to Yoga with Saba. In today's practice, we will focus on the Surya Namaskar, the sun salutations. Oftentimes, Surya Namaskars are approached as a way to start the yoga practice, to start your yogic journey in your life. However, I would like to share here this with you that please do not treat Surya Namaskars as a beginner's practice. Surya Namaskars are quite challenging, quite difficult to practice. The sun salutations are quite hard. And oftentimes you may find yourself discouraged if you start your practice, if you start to go on your yogic practice in your life by doing the Surya Namaskars. If we do something quite hard from the get-go, we find ourselves discouraged because we are not either able to do it or are not able to see the results. So, today, I will guide you through a variation of sun salutations, the Surya Namaskars, that are milder, that are easier, and are a great way to start your practice, a great way to ease your way into a more challenging practice eventually over the few weeks, a few months, and maybe years, who knows. We'll see how the practice goes. So when you're ready, we will get started, and please know as you go through this sequence today, your breath will be your guide. If anything that does not feel right to you, you're more than welcome to sit that one out. Don't do it if it doesn't resonate with the body, doesn't resonate with what I'm guiding you or asking you to do. You're more than welcome to ignore my advice and go ahead and do what feels right to you. So when you're ready, come to the top of your mat. And we'll start here with our feet as wide as the hips are. Lift all toes up towards the ceiling, spread them out and then ground them down. As you ground down through the toes, lift the heels up and ground down through the heels. Please know this is not part of the Surya Namaskar. I'm just inviting you to feel more grounded through your feet so you be more present in your practice. Roll the shoulders back, pull the belly in towards the spine, tucking the tailbone under. A correct, good alignment in your upper body and your lower body. Arms are by your sides. Chin slightly tucked in towards the neck. Just stay here, take a few breaths in Tadasana, Samasthiti. Just beginner mountain posture here, finding your ground, finding your strength under your feet, solid ground under your feet. Preparing yourself mentally to go through the practice. Bring your hands to your heart. Affirm to yourself here, out loud or internally, I am here, I am present, I am ready. I am here, I am present, I am ready. One more time, I am here, I am present, I am ready. Inhale, lift the arms up, reach up. Bending the knees generously, exhale, fold forward all the way down. Relax the head and the neck completely. Holding the opposite elbows with your hands, let the head dip down towards the ground. Rock from side to side if that feels good. Remember, I'm guiding you through the variation of the sun salutation that invites you to connect with your body, that invites a sense of groundedness, not an athletic, challenging practice. So just breathe out here, focus on your body, relax. Decompress through the lower back, let the legs become strong. You may feel a slight bit of tongue in your hamstrings. Just breathe through that. If that means you need to bend your knees more, maybe rest your chest on your thighs, you can go ahead and do that. Release the hands down. Going through the half sun salutation, inhale, lift up, reach up again, just slowly warming the backs of the legs. Exhale, hands to the heart. Equanimity, once again, inhale, lift up, reach up. Bending the knees, exhale, fold forward all the way down. Again, holding the opposite elbows if that feels good to the body, bending the knees generously here. Notice where the weight of the body is, onto your toes, into your heels, wherever it is, long neck, crown of the head heavy, pulling down towards the mat. And one more time, inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Lift up, reach up, inhale, expand. Exhale, fold. This time, knees are generously bent. Plant your hands on either side of your feet and send the right foot back. Drop the right knee down. Stay here in your lunge and just wiggle from side to side with the hips. If the right knee doesn't feel happy here, grab a blanket and slide that under your right knee. Make sure that the right knee is comfortable. There is no discomfort in your right knee. And again, variation of sun salutations. I'm just taking all the time I need here to go through this whole cycle. Wiggle, shake from side to side, move the hips from one side to the other. Maybe move your head. And everything is connected. You will notice as you're making circles with the head, how it is working on tugging onto your hip flexors. Just whichever way it's easy. And by making circles with the head, it's tugging on your spine, the whole spine, all the way down to the tailbone, as if you're saying yes with your head and no with your head. Just move the neck and head in all directions possible. Now, keep the right toes curled under, lift the right knee up and send the left leg back. Knees are still generously bent and drop both the knees down to the mat. Walk the hands slightly bit closer, press the hips back, bending the elbows. And this looks easy, but it's quite challenging. So I invite you to try this a couple of times before you feel like, yes, I understand what is happening. So pressing the hips forward, lean with your chest, bending the elbows and drop the chest down to the mat. Staying here, body is touching the ground at 8 points, 2 feet. The chest, oh, I skipped the knees. 2 feet, 2 knees, the chest, 2 hands and the chin. Just breathe here and notice the wonderful sensation that you might feel in the curve in your lower back. Just allow that dip to deepen and just maybe move the hips from one side to the other. Straighten the legs out on the mat. Rest the top of the feet on the ground. In this variation, we will not lift up into the cobra. Instead, we will lift up to the sphinx. When you're ready, gently bring the forearms forward so that the elbows are under the shoulders. Press into the forearms, turn the gaze forward, and actively press the forearms into the ground and visualize as if you're pressing the elbows back towards the pelvis. And you will notice the activation of the back muscles. You will notice the strength that this posture is bringing to your body. Steady gaze towards the front. Press the shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep breath in and breathe out, relax the head back. Chin to the chest. See how that feels for the cervical spine. Keep pulling the chin towards the chest. Head up. But notice, do not let the body do this. Do not let the shoulders shrug up. I want you to actively press the shoulders away from the ears, pressing through the forearms into the mat. Legs are long on the mat. Now send the head back. And pull the chin down. Lift the head up. And pull the chin down. Curl your toes under. Bring your hands where your elbows were. That's under your shoulders. Press into your hands, lift halfway up. Adjust. Move your hips, wave them from side to side. Remember, we're doing easier version of the sun. Toes are curled under. Exhale, press up. And just come up to wherever your body is letting you. If the knees need to stay generously bent, then go ahead and do that. Just stay here, a few more breaths. Knees are ample bent here. Staying on the balls of your feet. Maybe trying to press the heels down if your body allows. If not, no worries. Actively press through your hands. Push the shoulder blades in towards each other and sway with your hips again if that feels good. Gaze forward, bend your knees, and step forward with the left foot. So as you go back from down dog to the lunge, you may take several steps to bring the left foot forward. If it is possible, then you can just take one big swoop and bring the left foot forward between your hands. So just play and see where you are today. Remember, again, easy, comfortable practice. So just gently walk your left foot forward, take several steps, and then bring the left foot forward between the hands. Drop the right knee down. The left foot is slightly more towards the left edge of your mat instead of the center of your mat. So it gives some space for your chest to be towards the ground. Relax the right knee down, just wiggle, rock from one side to the other again. Maybe making semicircles with your head. Lifting the head up and down. Lift the right knee up and slowly, step by step, bringing the right foot forward as well. Knees are generously bent. Again, holding the opposite elbows, pulling the elbows down towards the ground. Head is heavy. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. We'll do one more round of that. Inhale, expand, lift up, reach up. And exhale, fold. Holding on to the elbows, forward fold. Rest your hands on the mat. Walk your left foot back. Drop the left knee down. Sway from side to side. Again, move the head in all the directions that feel good. Notice how moving the head affects your left thigh. It's so amazing how the body is all deeply interconnected. When you're ready, bring the right hand on the inside and gently walk the right foot back as well. Knees stay on the mat. Press the hips back, bending the elbows, bring the chest down to the mat. Chin down to the mat. Just breathe here. And then straightening the legs out of the mat. Forearms out. Elbows under the shoulders. And forearms are parallel to each other. Legs are long on the mat. Two things. One, visualize the elbows pressing back towards the pelvis and the forearms digging into the ground. Gaze towards the front, or if your head allows, let the head go back. Try to keep the lower jaw tucked in toward the upper jaw. Don't let the mouth open up here. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, head back, lower jaw together with the upper jaw. Exhale, relax. Move the head from one side to the other. Curl your toes under, bring your hands under your shoulders, press halfway up, and exhale all the way up into your down dog. Once again, knees are generously bent, pressing into the hands. Just walk your dog here if you need to bend your knees, maybe sway your hips from one side to the other. Ground down through the heels if it feels good. Feel that effect in your hamstrings and your calf muscles. Gaze forward, bend your knees. With several steps, walk the left foot forward again and drop the right knee down. Make sure you have enough space for your chest so you can walk the left foot more to the left edge of your mat. Just sway again. And now, walk the right foot forward, taking a few steps and all the way up into the forward fold. Holding the elbows, head is heavy, pulling down towards the mat. Sway from side to side. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. So this completes 2 rounds of modified sun salutations. Now, if you feel like this is doable, I can do more of these, then just play the whole sequence again, do this, put this in a loop, and do this a few more times and see where you find your edge. If this is enough for you today, then let's just call it a day and we will come back to our mats tomorrow, practice some more. I'm so glad you were able to join me and were able to practice with me. Thank you so much. If there is any question regarding the sun salutations, if there is any concern, if you would want me to make a video the next time on a particular topic on a specific Surya Namaskar, then please let me know. Comment on this video, like this video if you enjoyed practicing, and please subscribe to my channel so you can constantly hear from me whenever I'm uploading new stuff. I'm so glad you were able to practice with me. Thank you so much.